Today we're going to continue working on the passage we began yesterday about social networking sites. Yesterday, we identified the topic, the key details, and the main idea for just one of the sections of the text. Today, we're going to read the next section of the passage, and we're going to identify again the topic, the key details, and the main idea. And then we're going to see how today's main idea connects with yesterday's main idea. Yesterday, we saw that the main idea was that popular social networking sites could be both good and bad. It could be both helpful and harmful. So today, we're going to read the next section, determine the topic, key details, and main idea, and see how today's section relates to yesterday's. Let's begin reading today's section. World leaders use social media too. Social networking has become an important part of politics. Many world leaders use it to spread their messages. In the 2016 presidential election, Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump often campaigned through social networks. The first time presidential nominees relied on social media was in the 2008 race between Barack Obama and John McCain. More than 1 out of every 4 U.S. voters under 30 said they learned about the 2008 election from social media. In 2009, the White House announced it was joining Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, YouTube, and Flickr. Obama said joining these sites would help make the government more effective, open, and creative. Other leaders seemed to agree. By 2011, 35 global leaders had Twitter accounts. They include the Buddhist leader, the Dalai Lama, and Pope Francis, who is the leader of the Roman Catholic Church. Our first job is to determine the topic of the text, and again, it's the same as yesterday's. The topic is social networking sites or social media. So that will be the first thing you will add to your graphic organizer is the foundation of our house. From there, we need to learn and see what we learned about social networking sites today. We need to find our key details. In this text, we were seeing lots of different ways that world leaders have used social media. So we're going to find some examples of world leaders using social media. We saw in this paragraph where it talked about them using social media for the race between Barack Obama and John McCain. That might be the first key detail that I add to my graphic organizer, that it was used during a presidential race in 2008. We also read in the next paragraph how the White House joined several social networking sites to help the government be more effective and open. That could be my next key detail to add to my graphic organizer. Then I might look at the bottom paragraph and see what key detail we learned about social networking sites from that final paragraph and add it to my graphic organizer. After looking at these 3 details, what am I learning about social networking from these 3 details? All of these 3 key details have to do with world leaders using social media. So you're going to form a main idea that this author wanted us to learn about social networking with these world leaders. You're going to type your main idea here in the roof of your house. To finish today, you're going to be completing this exit slip question. How does the main idea and information from section 2 today connect to the idea that popular social media sites can be both helpful and harmful? Think about what you read today about world leaders using social networking sites. Does anything that you read about today point to the idea that social media sites could be helpful and harmful? Could you think of some ways that having world leaders using social networking could be helpful? Maybe we read about that when we looked at how it was used in the different elections or how the government was using it. But could that also in turn be harmful? Would there be ways that using social networking for world leaders could be harmful or negative? You're going to reflect and answer that question here for your exit slip today.